Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I am here with a super tiny Temu haul to get you through your lunch break. Hopefully Temu will have approved this video in time for me to have this airing Tuesday at lunch. But you know, they get slow sometimes, so we'll see. But I am heading into another Temu drought, but when we got home from vacation, there was a small package from Temu that got delivered the next day after the mail restarted. So I thought I'd go ahead and show this one to you, and let me get it pulled up on my screen. I've got to be careful because today's Temu Circle Day and I placed a couple of orders, so I gotta make sure I don't accidentally click add to, or like click quick pay or whatever it is when you can add stuff to recent orders without really thinking. So all right, so this was part of a larger order, but because of what it was, they sent it separate. Are we surprised? No. But let's get in. Let me show you a couple items before we talk just a smidge. So this first item, and you'll have to bear with me, I'm in my bedroom because if you didn't see my video from yesterday's lunch, I'm being consumed by my house. I'm running out of room for everything. So I'm trying to think of a good way to start just dealing with all of this. And no, I'm not going to do it on camera because that never works for me. It's like I think I'm going to share that experience with you guys, and then then I'm like, I can't do anything because if I can't film it, I can't do it, and that's not going to help me any. So anyway, the first item, shoot, now I'm going to have to reverse this video. But this has been showing up all over my feed for a while now, and it's this hair identifier spray. And no, I'm not going to try it out because I'm still working in the middle of my work day and I have to go back to work. But this is one of those that you spray it on your face and it looks like you've got snow on your face, but it shows you where the hair is to shave it off. And I haven't figured out what the difference is between this blue box, but most of them are pink. I got this one because it was cheaper, but when I was looking, I was trying to see if one of them was like for sensitive skin. Like this says all skin and hair types. So, but the pink one did too. So I don't know what the difference is. But anyway, you get this, and I'm hoping that the little razors are in here. Yes, okay. So you get this aerosol can, you shake it up, presumably. Okay, so I'm gonna read you the instructions of how to use this. Shake well the bottle to mix all the ingredients. Then you hold the bottle 5 to 7 inches away from your skin. Press the button at a 45-degree angle and spray in short and powerful bursts. And then you're going to use your dermaplaning tool to remove the identified hair and dead skin residue. And then you're going to wash your face. So it comes with a bunch of, okay, it looks like it comes with 4 razors. So that's kind of nice that they fold in so it doesn't come with any other cover on the blade, but it's kind of nice that it can go in like that. I kind of like that with having kids. Even though I don't leave razors just laying around, this is still kind of nice, but you're going to want to make sure you dry it off before you put it in there, because I mean there's some air, but still you don't want it to rust. So this is a 4 fluid ounce. Maybe the pink was bigger. I don't know. I don't think it was, but yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do it on my face, but I guess I could try it on my arm. I don't have anything to wipe this off, so this is not gonna go well. And it's like 5 to 7 inches away. Okay, well that's not aerosol, that's just spray bottle. So this is not doing well. How much do you have to shake it? Okay, so that's just way wetter than I was expecting, because it makes it seem on the picture that, okay, what can I wipe this off with? It makes it seem in the picture that it'll be a, okay, I'm gonna have to wash this blanket now. That it'll be like a, not a foam, but like something dry. I mean that, okay, well now my arm feels nice and soft, but that, if the goal is, if it's supposed to be for your face, it's just gonna be, I don't know, I'll have to, I don't know how much I have to shake this, but I will have to try this out a little bit more to see if it's just a complete dud or not, because that seems like a dud if it's gonna be that liquidy. All right, well, what did I pay for that? That awesome item. All right. It does smell nice. I mean, it's got kind of a baby powdery kind of smell. All right. Okay, well, surprise, surprise, it's been discontinued, but all of the pink ones are still available. Oh, well, there are some blue ones still available. But yeah, I don't know what... Some of these blue ones say they're minty, so maybe it's the scent that's different? I don't know. So let me read you a definition from the blue one, since that's the one I got. Okay, well, this says mint also. I don't think it smells like mint, but it says mint hair identifier spray set, paraben-free, depilatory foam. See, I was expecting a foam. Refreshing, gentle formula for easy shaving and skin cleansing. But let me find a... Let me see if I can find a picture of what... I may have to look at the pink one to get a picture. Or now everybody's changed their pictures so you can't see. Son of a gun. Well, maybe people complain. Oh, well, here's one that's maybe a little bit better. So yeah, it kind of, to me, that made it seem a little bit more foamy or dry, just dry, and it is definitely not a dry product. So I don't know how it's any different than just regular shaving cream, except it's thinner. So I paid $3.99, and they range, they're kind of in the $5 to $6 range now, it looks like. Oh, there is one for $2.99. So, okay, well, nothing else, you get these cool razors, which are useful for lots of things. All right. Let's do this next. So I've gotten one of these on this channel before, but this one comes with a stand so that you can flip it while it's on a stand. And my other one had a stand, but it was stationary and you had to manually like turn it over, and it sometimes would fall out of the little stand it came with. So I thought maybe this would work better. These are kind of relaxing to look at while you're working or just a nice decorative element in your house. So it's got foam. It's super tiny, much small. I was expecting it was going to be the full size of this, so that's disappointing, but that's okay. It's probably better for the kind of space I have anyway. But it's just one of those sand art things, but you can see it's a do-it-yourself stand like this. So we're just going to, let me make sure. Looks like we're just going to pop it in here. Ow! Ooh. Okay, that really hurt. I think if I'd had fake nails on, that some of them would have been toast. All right, so then you can just flip it. But I like this idea better, and my finger really hurts now. I like this idea better than the one that, I mean, I wish it was a little bit bigger, but this is actually probably a better size for me. Because if I'm gonna take this to work, my desk is only so big. And does it have, it doesn't appear to have a film on it. So we're just lucky it came okay, in okay shape. But because it's small, it's pretty fast. So I don't know how soothing that's gonna be, which was kind of my goal, but I guess I could take just a tiny little break to watch that. All right, so that item, oh, that was a free, okay, so I placed an order for $160 and got 6 items free, which I'm going to talk about in a second. So that was a free item, but if you wanted to pay, if you wanted to buy it, it's a one-piece dynamic 3D quicksand art, relaxing mobile sand landscape, elegant plastic frame. I don't know how elegant that is, but for bookshelves. Home living room, office cabinet, table, entryway decor. And surprisingly, this costs $6.58. So that's actually a pretty decent size, pretty decent free gift. Because, you know, the free gifts are usually in the $2 range, if that. So they have it in blue, purple, green, orange, and black and white. All right, so let me talk about this a little bit, just so you can protect yourself if you are ever in the same situation I was. So I placed that order to get my 5 free gifts. If I said 6 earlier, it was only 5. I think the deal, the most recent deal I had was for 6, but you had to spend $190. So, you know, when I'm thinking that the prizes or the gifts are like in the $2 range, that's really not, don't go out of your way to spend that much money to get these gifts. But this one was a little bit more expensive. And I think the other ones were too. But anyway, so I placed my order, and it's another one of those things where it times out. You've got so long before you can place it. Well, I placed it with a couple minutes to spare, okay? So, and then they're sitting out there pending shipping and all that stuff. Well, I'm keeping track of that because once the $160 order is no longer pending shipping, I can go into Temu Circle and I can get my cash back. Well, also when I'm looking at that, I'm doing price adjustments. And so I go in once a day, usually in the morning, to check my orders and do price adjustments. And that $160 order had some price adjustments. Well, then I go in like this, I noticed this while we were on vacation last week, so it was probably last Thursday. And I noticed that 3 of the free gifts were canceled. And I'm like, that's weird. And so I went and looked and I thought, well, if they're out of stock or something, then they'll usually give you a credit for the item. I didn't have any credits for the item. So I contacted customer service. I'm like, can you tell me why 3 of my free gifts were canceled? Because I'm thinking I wouldn't have spent $160 to get these 5 free gifts if, like, I need you to give me my free gifts because I spent the money, right? And so they were like, well, did you do any returns? And I said, no. And so I'm talking to this one girl and she has no idea. She keeps trying to tell me that all I can do is just try another deal some other time in the future. And I'm like, that's not acceptable answer. So I said, can you please transfer me to somebody else? And it took a while, but she did finally transfer me to somebody else. And so then they had to read through everything. And so then they were like, well, it looks like you returned something. And I said, I didn't return anything. Now I did do price adjustments because you guys offer price adjustments for 30 days. He was like, oh, well, that brought your total down below the 160. So you didn't qualify for those gifts anymore. And I said, I qualified for it when I bought it. So come on, you guys. Well, I think they must have decided that there was a glitch and it shouldn't work that way. It shouldn't have taken them away from me just because of price adjustments. So they ended up giving me $5 for each of the 3 items that got canceled. But what I'm, this long story to tell you, if you ever are placing an order because of some deal or some promotion or something, wait to do your price adjustments until it's shipped, because once it's shipped and the free gifts have shipped, then they can't cancel anything. So that's the lesson I learned. I'm passing that on to you, and do with it what you will. But anyway, so yeah, I was kind of disappointed, but they gave me the money so I can go and order those items if I want. But you know how it is. It's like, it's one thing if you're getting it for free. It's another thing if you got to pay for it. So I don't know if I'll order those items or not. All right, let's keep going. I've only got, I think there was only 6 items that I had. So here I am just talking. All right, so this next item is a neck beauty device. So I saw a device like this on Facebook. Now I'm not on Facebook hardly ever, but of course when I am, I usually see something that I want, which is why I'm not on Facebook as much anymore. And I'm sitting around looking to see if I have anything sharp in the bedroom so I can open this, but okay. But anyway, I saw it and I was like, well, you know, I've been complaining about my turkey gobbler neck, which actually in the lighting in this room, it's harder to see. So maybe I will appreciate the shading that comes with the bedroom. But as I've been losing weight, it's hereditary. I mean, like, my mom's side of the family, we all have this like turkey gobbler thing. And I'm like, ah. And so Facebook had a product and it was like kind of red light therapy kind of thing that would help tone this area. So I was like, well, let's see if Temu has anything. And sure enough, they did. They've got a bunch of these on their site. And so I found the cheapest one that had all the features that I want, because I think some of them may only have one color of light, and I believe this one is supposed to have multiple colors of light. So it comes like this, and it wouldn't be an episode if I didn't drop something. So it's USB charged, and it's a USB-C connector. Has a little instruction book, and I think it's supposed to be part massage, part light therapy. And it looks like we got a power button here. Let's see if I have to long press. Can you hear that? So it's real simple. You're just supposed to do this while it's vibrating. It seems kind of silly now that I look at it though. But it's supposed to help tone this whole area. That's why it's shaped like this. All right. Okay, it has 3 different vibration speeds. Okay, so we started out purple, we went to red, now orange, green, yellow, bright blue, darker blue, pink, red. So the colors of the rainbow. And then you long press to turn it back off. So, okay, you can't do it without the vibration. You have to have some level of vibration when you're using it, apparently. All right, and then here's where it charges. So yeah, so let's see what it says in the listing for it. My face is still vibrating. And I have my black glitter, which kind of goes with my whole gray vibe. I do have a link to this below also, to the glasses. Okay. Facial and neck massager, USB rechargeable, portable and cordless, boosts skin elasticity and radiance, gifts for women, because guys don't care about that apparently. And I paid $10.11. It's currently $15.98, but if you do the whole picture thing, well, if you can do it, you know, it'll show a bunch of others. So there's one here that's $8.39. So just make sure you shop around. Now, I got the one that was 7 color LED. I do not know if all of these, I don't know if some of these I feel like were just a single color. So I think that's why I chose to spend a little bit more just in case. Because you never know if the description is just missing that detail or if it really doesn't have it. But, and it does have a user manual on the listing too, in case you don't want to keep this. So yeah, so I guess while I'm, you know, at night, while we're watching YouTube videos, I can sit here and after I've shaved my face with my new face shaver, I can shave my face and then I can vibrate it. Although I gotta say, when I shave my face, I don't do it very often just because my face breaks out really bad then when the hair's growing back in. And like when I'm almost to my year anniversary for filming these videos. It's got to be coming up soon, like in the next 2 weeks. And sometime in the very beginning, I ordered one of those laser things, but I've never used it after all this time. So maybe I need to make up a bag, you know, get one of my Temu sacks and put all these like things in it and then just sit here at night and just put my red helmet on for my hair and then do my face and all that stuff and become a new woman. All right, what is next? Next, I got a watch. After I got my Gona bracelet that I did in the rose gold and black, then I was on a rose gold and black kick and ordered a couple watches that I was hoping would kind of coordinate with that. This one was a 2-piece, so it's got a little bracelet, but the bracelet looks regular gold. So does the watch. Well, does it? No, the watch is rose gold. Okay, I'm going to show you in just a second. And this is just a standard dumb watch, not a smart watch. With a pretty heart. So yeah, so in this light, it looks more gold than rose gold. think yeah. So here's my Gona bracelet that I had to put on a Temu chain because the one I ordered didn't fit very well. But yeah, that would go okay together. So they're close enough on the rose gold, but the bracelet that goes with it is definitely gold and probably kind of flimsy. So yeah, so we're not competing with anything here with this thing, but I think I could wear these together. And actually it would probably look pretty good with what I've got on today. But it's got several holes to put it in. Now this part, this little part may not last very long. Let's see. Yeah, definitely, the band is definitely cheap, but it's soft. And it's kind of like a brushed velvet kind of feel. So yeah, so that's pretty. I'll wear it with my bracelet. All right, what did I pay for that? Yeah, so the rest of this order, so I ordered this stuff on July 4th. The rest of this stuff is still sitting in an airport, and I don't know what airport, but it's not going to get to me anytime soon. And if you notice that Temu delivery windows are getting farther and farther out so that they don't have to pay for slow delivery. All right, this watch, where did it go? Okay, the two-piece set is $3.07, and it comes with a user manual online. And it's currently $3.21. And then here's what it looks like with the bracelet. So I really like this. I think that's pretty. It did not come with anything to protect this, but it's not scratched or anything, so that's good. All right, 2 more items. All right, I got another one of these. You can never have too many of these, and I think I was trying to get some like dollar item kind of things. Although, let's see, what did I pay for this? Oh, well, no, I wasn't going for dollar things. This was $2.77. It's a USB charging rechargeable electronic lighter. And it comes in rose gold. Why didn't I get, oh, because it's more expensive. Black, silvery, red, which is now $2.78, gold, and blue. So yeah, I got the cheapest one. So what I like about this, don't tell, but I've gotten one of these before, and when I push the power button, there is some frequency level at it that I cannot hear, but all the kids can hear, and they go nuts. So sometimes I'll just sit and just turn it on and off. It's terrible. It's like a dog whistle that, you know, humans can't hear except kids can apparently hear, because like my husband can't hear it either. So it's some frequency that, you know, in old age you lose track of. Okay, why am I struggling to get this open? It's like the plastic cover is kind of glued down weird. Okay. But these are great to have, well, anywhere, right? Because you don't have to well, the typical ones that we have around the house, we're not smokers, so we don't have like cigarette lighters. but the typical ones that we have around the house run out of fluid because they have actual fluid in them. So this is better. Now, if you need a really big flame, like if you're lighting a barbecue, then this may not be what you want, but all right, so you turn it on, or you slide this up, and then you can do that. Now I can hear it crackle a little bit, but the kids will tell me that this has some high frequency annoying noise. So none of them are here right now, but then it shows you how charged it is. And then to be safe, you just put that back down, and then that way you can't accidentally turn it on. I have had these before, well, smaller ones that are like half the size that kind of heat up a little bit. So just pay attention to that, you know, before you sit it down somewhere. But then, yeah, you can charge it, and it's a USB-C. And someone told me in the other one, because I got one of those chargers that has it had a USB-C, a lightning, and then they said it was a mini USB. So thank you to those of you that knew that. All right, so almost $3 for that. And then last, I think I got a tchotchke. So I did not realize, okay, in America, we pull words from all different cultures. We still use Latin words. English has little, England has, some old English that we still use. And obviously we still use French and Spanish and stuff. Well, I didn't realize that tchotchke was a Yiddish word. And I don't even know how I came across that, but I thought that was interesting. Just some of the history that's maybe unique to America, I don't know. So this is just a cute little bottle that unscrews, and I guess you'd put perfume in this, and then you'd take it and you'd do all that nice stuff. So I'm gonna take some of my expensive perfume. I have one bottle of expensive perfume that I got from Lush with my favorite scent in it, and I'll have to spray some in there because I'm not sure I can find one of my little funnels, but Temu sells those teeny tiny little funnels that you could use to fill this very carefully. But they have a ton of, these started popping up in my feed too, and there's a ton of different designs. But I just thought it was beautiful. So let's pose for a thumbnail. And a pretty butterfly on top. Butterflies here with some flowers, but I just like this color combination. And a nice little stand to keep it. But it is glass, so it will break if you drop it. But yeah, I thought that was beautiful. And you guys, I'm on day 16 of these nails. The only casualty I've had of this Nail Reserve nail stuff is I lost the polish off of one toenail while I was swimming. So kind of random. But yeah, so I've been very impressed. I mean, and they still look decent. Now, they are kind of starting maybe to peel up a little around the edges, but yeah, it's impressive. Okay, so this little tchotchke, oh, I think this was a free gift too. So I'm glad that the 2 free gifts that weren't canceled, I'm glad that these were them. But if you wanted to order it, it's a 0.51 ounce dropper glass bottle, and it is $4.94. And I think me showing it in person in this case was actually better than seeing the picture. But yeah, so there we have it. So Thank you. This actually ended up being longer. I talked too much, but this ended up being longer than I thought it would be. But I'm gonna get this uploaded so I can send the link over to Temu, and then hopefully this will be airing on Tuesday at some point. If it's not lunch, because I normally try to post at lunch, but if it's not at lunch, it'll hopefully be sometime tomorrow. But thank you so much for spending some time with me whenever it is. So wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And I don't know what's coming next because I don't have anything. I've got some Yum Yum boxes, so maybe I'll do a Yum Yum box next. But whenever we meet again, I'm looking forward to it. And see, I've got my whole rhythm is out of whack now. But anyway, until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.